Welcome! In this video, we will be presenting a summary of over 2,000 responses by Queen's engineering students across 3 different emergency remote teaching surveys. To share these results, we will be following 3 imaginary students throughout a sample remote semester. These 3 students represent the general student perspective and opinions obtained from the survey, and will discuss the remote teaching strategies that students found to be most effective. Applying the tips and pointers discussed in this video can help your course deliver a great remote student experience. Let's begin.
This is awesome, Ezra! It looks like our professor divided up all the content by weeks. That makes it so much easier to follow.
Oh, and in the Begin Here section, there's a document that summarizes all of our course deadlines. I'm gonna add those into my calendar right now.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. Looks like the professor broke up the assessment into several smaller assignments. You won't be able to wait until the night before the midterm to learn the course anymore.
I only did that once. Okay, maybe twice. Anyway, did you check out the rest of the OnCue page? The content is already posted. Now I can get a head start on the coursework. No more last minute studying for me.
Ooh, look, we just got an OnCue announcement from the prof saying that she'll be posting an update announcement and any additional content every week at the same day and time.
I love this prof already. She's so organized.
When delivering a course online, there are 2 main options, asynchronous and synchronous. Asynchronous means content is mainly pre-recorded, while synchronous courses use live sessions like Zoom lectures. Students' preferred style was split evenly between the 2 options. No matter which one you choose, it is important to still provide a wide variety of resources to accommodate different learning needs. Consider including a combination of videos, written notes, textbook chapters, and more.
My course is being delivered asynchronously. I love just having to watch 5 to 10 minute videos on my own time. It's way easier to stay focused.
Same. My professor even provided a course timeline to guide us on when we should accomplish certain tasks by. Without that, I'd probably spend half my week on Netflix and just scramble at the last minute.
Just got an announcement saying I have a live Q&A tutorial session on Friday. I better start going over this week's material and compiling some questions.
I had my tutorial yesterday, but I'm still really confused on this one concept. I'm gonna attend my prof's Zoom office hours to get some one-on-one help.
How's your synchronous course going?
It's going well. The live sessions happen at set times, so it keeps me on track and makes it easier to manage my time.
What about students in other time zones like me?
The live sessions are recorded and posted to OnCue so we can review them later and so students in different time zones don't miss out, or the professor will hold multiple sessions.
Sounds like synchronous courses can be good for students who need more structure.
Yeah, I'm doing better in this online delivery than I expected.
Midterm season is coming up for students. Make sure to let them know ahead of time what the format, duration, and allowed resources are for the midterm.
I know an uppie who took the course last year, but the format has completely changed. Having access to last year's midterm isn't enough. I wish we had some sample questions to give us an idea of the new question style and difficulty.
Check your email! The prof just sent out an OnCue announcement that she posted a sample midterm with full solutions.
Oh wow, that's great. I love when profs post the full solution.
When designing assessments, check in with your students to ensure they are all able to access the necessary software. Some students are not able to access the FEAS, Virtual Desktop, Apps Anywhere, or other programs to work on their personal computers.
I am so glad midterm season is over with.
Me too. How did your midterms go?
It was pretty good, but I had a few tech challenges. One of my profs sent out a survey afterwards to get our feedback on the midterm and the course so far. It was nice to share my thoughts since there were a few things that were going well for me.
A survey is such a great idea. I wish I had an easy way to share feedback with profs. I want to tell them that although I recognize academic integrity is challenging to enforce this year, preventing students from returning to previous OnCue quiz questions should not be the way to go. My favorite test writing strategy is to skip the questions I don't know about and then come back to them at the end. Not being able to go back really messes up my strategy and adds a lot of stress.
I agree with you there. I also really appreciate when I can go forward and see all the quiz questions so I can get an idea of how long to spend on each one.
Hey Marissa, how are you feeling about the group project?
I'm actually feeling alright. I'm so glad our prof assigned groups by time zone. I would not want to be having group meetings in the middle of the night.
That would have been awful. Our prof did a good job of planning this group project. The weekly check-ins with the TAs are great for keeping my team on track and for getting answers to our questions.
I thought at first that the weekly status reports would be too much work, but I found that they have also been great to ensure that everyone on my team is getting their work done on time.
Those reports have shown me that one of my group members really isn't pulling their weight. I'm gonna have to bring it up in the GRASP survey next week so that my grade gets adjusted for all the extra work I'm doing.
Exam season is coming up. If you are using an exam format that students haven't seen before, provide them with a practice version so that they can familiarize themselves with the software or even read the exam instructions ahead of time. Whenever possible, talk to the other professors in your department and try to deliver a similar assessment format. Students prefer consistency between classes, and this will help them to reduce their stress.
Good luck with your exams today. Were you able to get your 1 exam per day accommodation applied?
Thanks, you too. And yes, the prof was really understanding and switched it to tomorrow for me. I just hope he remembers to extend my access to the exam for the 30 minutes of extra time that I also receive.
Students are beginning their exams.
I am so happy my prof decided to go with an open book take-home exam. Best exam style ever.
Uh-oh, did my internet just crash again? Thank goodness for the extra time to account for tech difficulties. Something always seems to stop working. Yes, it's back up, just in time too. Since I'm writing an open book and non-proctored exam, I'm going to jump into my prof's open Zoom meeting to clarify this exam question.
Finally, some peace and quiet to write my exam in. My parents won't bother me now that they know I'm being recorded. It's also nice to know that I don't need to worry if other students are breaking academic integrity. I can just take this time to focus on my own exam.
Woohoo! Exam is over. Now I've got 30 extra minutes to take pictures of my work and upload it to OnCue. I'm so glad there's no time crunch to upload. My phone takes blurry pictures if I rush too much.
When planning your midterms and exams, try to stay away from only using multiple choice questions. Students like to be able to receive marks for their process and not just the final answer. If an unideal assessment format like multiple choice only is required, make sure students have practice assessments in this same format.
We made it to the end of the semester.
This coming semester will pose many challenges for both instructors and students. Don't forget to be compassionate and understanding with your students, as you never know what they're going through outside of school. Consider creating a dedicated module on your OnCue course page to hold resources about tech support, time management strategies, and mental health. When adapting your course to remote delivery, keep the tips and pointers covered in this video in mind to help improve the student experience. Thank you for watching.